Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to ask you a question. Can this improve your darts? I think it could for some people, especially for beginners who are struggling to find their position on the oche. For me, I don't think it worked because I've been playing for a year and a half now and I've tinkered with things, I've found things out. But had I had this at the start, it would have been a good foundation for me to build upon. So what am I talking about? If you go online and you search for the Winmau sight right, you will see something which sort of looks like a step like that. And the logic is it has a line across the top, it steps down and it has another line running. You're supposed to get the line on the floor and you're supposed to align it with the box on the top, okay? I've made this myself just using a small box. If you've got a VHS, try yourself, okay? It might help. If it doesn't help, you've lost a piece of paper with a black line on it or whatever line you choose, but that's that. The way you set it up is you get a piece of string, you hang it from the bullseye, you let it touch the floor. Where it touches the floor, that is where you want the top of the box to be. And then you align the other piece underneath it, so when you look down on it, you can see the two lines are continuous. And then you go back to the oche and you make sure you look at the one on the floor, you look at the one on the step, and they want to be one continuous line. So you adjust yourself like that, okay? I believe I do start the video by saying, oh, I've not used this before. I have briefly. I did try something in the UK. Again, it was a DIY job. There is something in it, but for me, it's not for me. So anyway, I'm going to cut over to that video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it helpful. So let's go over. So to start with, I'll just do 9 darts from my normal position without checking the sight right. And then I will adjust myself according to that. So this is how I normally stand and where I normally stand. So let's just throw some darts. That's a nice start at 100. First 3 darts of the day. Let's see how it goes on. I'm happy so far. Five in the 20s. That's good going. Good going. That would have been a nice way to finish. Good 9 darts there. So that's me in my normal position. So I didn't check the sight right. I'm now gonna adjust myself to that. So I've got to make sure the lines are one continuous line. Okay, it's about here. So the sight right has me slightly more over to the left. If anything, I'm looking straight at the double 11. So I don't think for me, this will work. That was a bad throw, I do apologise. Okay. Can't lie, that last one did feel nice, but it feels like it's encouraging me to just keep my elbow out. I can't lie, it does feel like it's doing that. But I feel when I throw in, I'm opening my throw a bit more. So it could be working. It's hard to tell. It does feel more weird on my arm. Can't lie, it does feel like there's a bit more tension on the inside of the elbow here. It is a bit weird at first, okay? Oh, actually, there. Okay, so that's one continuous line. So where I'm looking now, you can't see, I actually have a couple of lines on the floor. And now this is the line I used to use several months ago. So in this position I am here, you can barely see me in the camera. But I moved about 3 inches this way And when I'm here, it does seem right, but that is not one continuous line for me. It is slightly staggered. The top is more to the right, the bottom is more to the left as I look at it. So for me, do I think it works with my alignment? No, but that could just be my eye dominance. It could be something playing a trick on me. I have used this in the past, like maybe over a year ago. I had something very simple. I think I used an old VHS box and I just left it on the floor. That was when I was in the UK last year. I've not used it here. So when I was using it today, that was the first time doing it. The only reason I've done it is something popped up, an advertisement popped up on Google saying you should try this. I was like, oh, I know what that is. And there's 3 different versions of it now. There's one version where you line it up to the bull and then 666, 11. And then there's a newer version, which is the slim down version. And you just line it up to the bull and then you move across the oki to where you go. Would it be worth the money if you purchase this? It's hard to tell. Could you make it yourself and see if it would be good value? I think you could. There is something in this because I know they use this for snooker and they have had joy with this. So they wouldn't do it if there wasn't something there. So give it a try, see if it helps you. If anything, it might help you get your alignment because when I first started playing darts, I just used to copy people around me who I used to see play. I'm like, okay, they stand in the middle. I'm going to make sure my hip is to the middle. And that line's so wrong because, okay, it's not far out, but it's not right for me. That's where I want to be. So give it a try. If it works for you, leave it in the comments. If you have any other suggestions like this, then please let me know. I'm more than happy to see if I can do a DIY solution because this is not available on the Chinese market. That's why I've had to make it myself here. Like I said, leave a comment. I look forward to chatting with you all soon. And remember to throw fast.